guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Hi, my name is Rosie, and thank you so much for taking a moment out of your busy day to spend a few moments with me. I really appreciate it. So in today's video, I thought that we could modify this tech bag that I have had on hand for many years. I originally purchased this when I went on my mom and daughter cruise with my mom a few years before she passed, and we had such a great time. But part of me getting ready, because you know how organized I am, I had to have everything all organized, so even my tech stuff needed to be organized. So I purchased this from Amazon. If I am correct, I will see if I can find it, and if I can, I will link it down below for you, because I absolutely love this. Now at the time, I think they only had a certain number of colors. I don't know what colors they have now, but the name of the brand is Bag Smart, and here is their little emblem. So basically what it is just a tech bag that you can house all of your cords and things like that. It has a nice handle in the back so you can slide it, slide handles or other things underneath it, and it does have two different layers. So first of all, it has a really nice deep pocket in the front where you can add all kinds of things, and then let's see, there's two separate zippers. So here is the first one. So when you open it, let me move this out of the way a little bit, you can see that there's a nice mesh pouch here with a zipper, and I just happen to have some iPhone or USB chargers in here. And looks like I haven't cleaned this out in quite some time. I have some different cords all nice and organized. And then when you open up the second zipper, you have more space. So more pockets, more elastics, and then you have some different little places where you can place your SD cards and things like that. And then more pouches here and here. So lots and lots of space to house all those cords and kind of techie things, you know what I mean, that we all need, that when we go away we need to bring all these different cords, and for the phones and cameras and everything else. So in any case, I've had this for years, and I thought that I could go ahead and just kind of modify it and kind of give it that Rosy personalized touch to it. So let's go ahead and do that. The first thing that I need to do is I do need to empty, let's see, I'm going to empty out these two because it will interfere with the way that I put down my iron-on. This part here shouldn't matter, but definitely these two plugs would definitely interfere and have it be a little bit bumpy. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those for a minute. Now, typically we use a heat mat underneath our project, but because our project is let's see, I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to try it just so you guys can see here. So obviously this is not going to work like this, but maybe if I open it up, maybe, let me just see here, that might work. But what I'm thinking is maybe I should add, I'm just bringing in just any old dish towel, and see if maybe I add a dish towel underneath, if that's going to help it a little bit. Let's just see. Yeah, that's good, except that it is, let's see, I have to redo this because it was a little bit bumpy. So let's see, I'm just trying to put it down as much as possible. Okay, that is good. Okay, that I think is going to work out really, really well if I do it this way. Now, instead of using my larger Easy Press, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring in my mini Easy Press, and I'm going to go ahead and set this to medium. So I'll let that go ahead and just get warmed up. And let me go ahead and show you my design that I plan on placing on. Okay, let me go ahead and just bring in my design. So what I did was I wanted to do my monogram, right? So that's kind of where I was originally going to go. But then I got this idea of when I saw these flowers, I was like, oh my goodness, how cute would these flowers be? And then in the pot, put each of my monograms, right? Well, that is perfect. Oh, and also I am using a pink foil iron-on Cricut brand. But now here's the thing. So I have them all three like this, and this would work out fine, but when I kept them together, this last one went right over the B. You know what I mean? So what I did was I just separated, I cut the last one out so I can do the last one separately, and then I can do the other two together, if that makes sense. Okay, so I am using my, like I said, I am using my Cricut Mini Easy Press. I've got it set to medium. Okay, first, before we do any preheating or placing down the iron-on, the first thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and remove any lint that may be on our item. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in my lint roller, and we will go ahead and get this all taken care of. Now, you know what? Because this is a little bit smaller and this one is a little bit bigger, this works great with t-shirts. Let me go ahead and just close this up, right? And I'm going to bring in my smaller one. I do have a smaller lint roller for items just like this when it's a little bit smaller. So here's my smaller one. And so it just has the stickiness here, and see, this is going to work out so much better because it's a lot more of a focused press here. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, sometimes I like using this one, sometimes I like using the bigger one. It just really depends on the project itself. Okay, and there you go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just close this up, get this ready for use the next time. Okay, now that I have de-lint my item itself, now it's time to preheat my case. So I'm just going to bring in my Easy Press. You can see that the green light is on. That means that it is ready. And I'm going to go ahead and just preheat and get the item ready to accept the vinyl. There we go. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the larger piece first, making sure that, let's see here, I got to make sure that there's no little pieces of vinyl anywhere where it doesn't belong, because that will definitely adhere to my bag. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this placed down. Let's see, I'm just gonna place it just like this for a second until I can put down the third one so that I can see where it lands. All right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and actually, I'm going to do this one first. I'm going to go ahead and just bring in my HTV tape just to help keep it where it needs to be and make sure that it's centered. Like that. Okay, let's do one little one over here. Okay, let's go ahead and get this pressed on. So I have gone ahead and I have my cell phone, the timer, I've got it set for 25 seconds. Okay, so let's go. And with this, whenever you use your mini easy press, you want to make sure that you do constant movement. This little machine here is made specifically to continuously move. Okay. There is that. And then also what we need to do is we need to go ahead and do an additional flip and press on the other side for 15 seconds. Now, because I can't, with this particular project, I can't do that, I'm going to go ahead and just do an additional press. Typically, I would just go ahead and turn this around. I'm just trying to be really, really mindful of the edges here because it's right up against the logo. Okay, so now it is cooled. Let's go ahead and just see if it comes up. No problem. And if I need to do another focus press, not a problem. Let me see, I thought I saw something coming up. Yeah, I did. Okay, so let's see here. I'm just going to go ahead and place my liner right back down again. And I'm going to go ahead and give it focused presses right here. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just let that cool off and let that get ready for me to do it. But in the meantime, I'm not putting it down, obviously, because it is warm. But, oh, that's going to look pretty like that. Now, it's not going to be, let me just see here, because it's going to be a little bit lower. Does that matter to me? No, actually it doesn't. I think it'll still look really, really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just take this off and I'm going to put it right in front of my fan to kind of help it get cooler quicker. Okay, let's see. Almost there, almost. Okay. Okay, there we go. And let's go ahead and remove it. And yeah, that came up perfectly. Oh my goodness, guys. I hope that that is coming out just as gorgeous as it is in person, because that looks so beautiful. Okay, so now I need to go ahead and put down my second one. Let me go ahead and just bring in my scissors because I do want to get this as close as possible to the design so that it gives me all that extra ability to get it as close as possible. Okay. Okay. Okay, is that good? Okay, I think maybe a little bit here and good. Okay. Okay, so I've cut that down. I've trimmed it down to what I think will be better. Now we need to place it down. Let's go ahead now and get this pressed on. So again, I have my phone set to 25 seconds. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is I am going to remove the Teflon sheet because it is hard to see where my design is. So I am going to be very, very careful in my focused presses. So because I'm going right up against these ribbed edges, I want to make sure that my iron-on is really adhering really well to that area, because it's really, really hard to kind of see, you know what I mean, because of all the ribbing around it. So I want to make sure that I'm paying special attention to that. Okay, at first glance, I can tell you, and let me just move this up just so you can see here, right here, let's see, right here, because it's right up against the edge, the iron-on doesn't want to stay on, so I'm going to go ahead and just do a focus press right on that area. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to give that just a quick second. I'm going to bring it in front of my fan just to help it cool off a little bit quicker, and then we'll see. I have a good feeling that that's what it needed. Just that little focus press right in that small little area. Okay, so let's see here. All right, that's good. Yeah, perfect. Oh my goodness, guys. That came out so unbelievably adorable. Okay, let me go ahead and just remove my dish towel. Oh my gosh, guys, that came out so pretty. And there is absolutely no way anybody could ever venture to say that this is not my pouch. Oh my gosh, so cute. Well, I think this came out so cute, and I am just loving this rose gold foil. Honestly, again, I could foil everything in my home with this. I love it that much. And it was so easy to do. The only thing, like I mentioned, is that you just need to be mindful for those areas that have the piping for the stitching or coming to the edge of a pocket. Just paying extra attention to those areas. But otherwise, this came out absolutely adorable. Alright guys, well that's all I have for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, guys, thank you so much. Your support goes an awful long way in helping my channel out. Alright guys, until the next time, stay safe, be kind, and keep it creative.